Hmm. Maybe there's like multiple endings. Who knows? What's in this bookcase? Strange book, isn't it? But lots of people have read it. I wrote it, but the name is my friend. Yes, I hate it. I know I've told you that again and again. The name itself is great. My teacher gave it to me. But I hate myself so much for not living up to the name. Huh. Hmm. This is where we part. This is my world. This door leads to my current world. It's very tiny, and still restricted. It's open. Why did it come to this? You're smart, so perhaps you know. If you know the answer, tell me, Alan. And we got a shard of XXXX. Hmm. Mother, father, I have to go. Hmm. What's this? Let's read this diary. I bought a house. Well, it was formerly a facility. It's much too big for me. I can see myself getting lost easily. I'm indebted to Cliff once again. I should really thank him later. Today I met a girl. A few days ago she was found near a house that burned down and seems to be the daughter. She insists there's someone other than her. She seems to have another personality, so I gave her double the furniture and such. I wasn't sure what to do, but at any rate I found a research subject this way. She's now in my care. No symptoms at the moment. I met a second girl. I received a letter 3 days ago that had all the particulars. Perhaps because of what she's been through, she's much less cheery. She's reluctant to talk with me. She enjoyed talking with the other girl, albeit not for very long. It may be slow, but I'll try to get her talking with me. No symptoms at the moment. The third, I met a boy. I was surprised, but given his mother, I decided to take him in. He talks plenty, but he's illogical. He was a little awkward with the two girls, but they're playing together a few days later. Today he kept putting frogs on my head. He's a bit too mischievous. No symptoms. I met a fourth, a girl. She walked from a town in the woods. I talked with her and she told me about a new mysterious illness. Evidently it wiped out her town. Did she have a resistance to it? I'm a little interested, but it's unrelated. She doesn't want to talk about it much. It's hard to talk with her. She doesn't talk with the other girls, just playing piano in her room. No symptoms. All the children have the potential to break out, but still no symptoms. But are there even symptoms? How did it go back then? I'm getting a headache. I'll stop for now. Few pages ripped out. Fifth child. He was outside when the incident happened. He says the shock caused memory loss. At a glance, I was surprised. It's just a hunch, but he must be on the verge. I'll watch him very carefully. 2 seasons have passed since then. What have I been doing? I feel like my chest is burning. I see the scene in my mind again. This must mean, yes. Very soon, it must be over soon. My head hurts. I'm sorry, Fiona. Scrap of paper in the back. Oh, a notebook scrap, okay. When I came to, it was my usual world. She's still sleeping today. I XXX'd lots of people, but I was never XXXX'd. Why is that? Should I have been XXXX'd more? But there's no bad people left. There's only good people around me. The cat says only bad people can XXXX. Which is right? I don't know. I don't know a thing. I just keep trying to XXXX people so I can be XXXX. Oh, There's the unlocking sound. Sweet. Whoa ho ho! Alan! If you're here, then... No, the cat can't be trusted. You really are proficient at breaking promises? It's quite troubling. That key, it looks sharp. Give that to teacher, would you? Right away. Now. I guess. Very well, this might hurt a little. I'm sorry. Ow. Haha, it doesn't even hurt. Now it can end, this awful dream. Yes, it's the end. Will you hear my story? This isn't my first time in the world. I've been here before. Nightmare syndrome. As an avid reader, I'm sure you've heard of it at least once. It's a disease that keeps one from waking and takes their soul. The cause is said to be unknown, but I believe it emerges in children whose hearts are in darkness. Have you noticed? I took in hurt children with nowhere to go, helped them, and let them live with me. But secretly, I observed and studied them as children who could acquire the sickness. I must have upset you. I'm sorry. I want to destroy this world, and the dreams, whatever it takes. I lost someone important to me right before my eyes in this world. Ever since then, I've thought of nothing else. It was my selfishness. So when you arrived, I was very surprised. Maybe because you reminded me of myself from back then. If I made you unhappy, I thought you'd acquire it. But I couldn't do that. Soon my door opened. I should have come alone. The rest of you were taken in as well, and the entrance grew bigger as a result. I tried various things, but nothing worked. Alan, though you opened the door, you did nothing wrong. It's all my fault. There. It's okay. This is my dream, my world. I've made too much weakness. Before I knew it, I was drowning in more than I could manage. So I have to end it. For her as well. I'm not very smart. She often told me so. I researched long, but I guess it was all for naught. Take this. A locket. I couldn't give you what you wanted most, because I was never given it. I don't even know what it's like. I'm sorry. If you have nothing, then you should make something. You have wonderful friends all around you. Just take it slow. You're smart, Alan, so you'll be fine. Right. I'm an adult, allegedly, so they won't eat me. I'll figure something out. There's a number for a man named Cliff on my desk. Say my name and he'll come help you. He's my one and only friend. He's very kind. You'll be fine. Please forget about me. Then no one will have to come here again. Good night, Alan. Alright. Why wasn't I XXXX? I thought I'd be XXXX then, but simply wasn't able to XXXX. Because I didn't know how to XXXX. What will I do now I've lost everything? I have nothing. Oh, I'm so sleepy. XXXX me. Someone please XXX me. Huh. This noise is annoying. I've heard the noise 1,000 times, though. Alright. I don't know if that's the end or not. I want to check something. That's weird. I should have those notebooks. I could go and stare at him sleeping, but I'm kind of nosy. Let's read this. A diary. Uh, 1 second. I have no idea. Let's see. Basic controls. No. Note from a man named Cliff. Picture and a note from teacher's locket. It's the boy from earlier and a girl who resembles him. And this note. I'm in beverage but not in rings. I'm in separate but not in parts. I'm in D-I-I-I but not in C. Okay, I'm in drink but not in rink maybe? I'm in a part but not in part. And 7 but not in C, that would be... So, D... A... V... I... D. I guess. Maybe his name's David. Maybe that'll help me with it. D-A-V-I-D. Read. Okay. David. No? Come on. That's gotta be it, right? Ah, there we go. I returned to my own world. Fiona stabbed herself with a knife. Was it Fiona who had that dream? Then I must be dreaming too. No, I don't want to lose her, to sacrifice her. Fiona is still sleeping. The demon will eat her soul. There's not much time left. With all my teachers given me, I can go to school now. I'm rather reluctant to. I got involved with one particularly annoying person. He's named Cliff. I don't want anything to do with him. I pray he can let me have some peace. That evening, Fiona's soul was lost. I wasn't in time. Now, what am I to do? I played with Cliff again today. He told me some interesting things. I was wondering how it would go when he dragged me out. He's a good person. Very good. So... Teacher is retiring tomorrow. Seems she's having a child. I'm going overseas. I'm anxious, but Cliff will be with me, so I should be fine. Apparently my novel won a big prize. Cliff submitted it somewhere. I got in a little fight with him over it. I told him if it were going to be popular, I'd use his name, then went to my room. I don't have any interest in that. I've been having the same dream lately. A dream of that day. Is she angry, or is she suffering? I have to destroy that dream. Quickly. There might be another like her, or like me. Just what is XXXX? Maybe I do know. I suppose first I'll repair our friendship. How many years has it been since I said I'm sorry? Whoops. Is that it? I don't think that's it. Oh, okay. You kidding me? Is there
Alright,
more than one
everybody.
ending? That has been Alice Mare. I may come back and do the other endings at another time. I'm pretty certain there are them, else they wouldn't name an ending. So, I might come back and do them another time, either way. But, as I said, that was Alice Mare. Thank you for watching. I'm looking forward to doing my next series and seeing all of you there. See you then. Bye. Bye. Bye.